Hello, I'm Cahlen, and I'm going to tell you about how my mouse friend just died. I made a video a couple days ago about the garden. It said someone was eating the garden, and I assumed it was the mouse. And I could still be wrong about that, but I definitely have had a mouse anyway for the last 6 months or so. And it's kind of just been this like being who's been interacting with my life in subtle, non-intrusive ways for the most part. He was kind of living outside of the hut, and he got into the wall, and so at night I would hear him, moving around. And sometimes he would like scavenge little popcorn kernels that I had dropped outside the door of the hut. And at one point, when it was really cold in the winter, he would sneak into the wizard hut because it doesn't have a very good seal at the bottom of the door and leaves plenty of room for a mouse to get in. So he snuck in, and he would just look around for food that I had dropped on the floor during the day. And I would take this little red light and turn it on and watch him because it didn't alarm him. Like if I put a white light on him, it probably would have made him run, but a red light didn't. So I was able to just watch him do his thing, and that was during a time when I was emotionally distraught. And so it was a little bit of a comfort. So it's a little bit sad that the mouse died, and I will tell you how the mouse died now. I made that video where I asked, how do I stop this, whatever this is, from eating my garden, and lots of people had lots of ideas. But some of them were like, well, you have to kill whatever it is. Like if it's a mouse, you got to kill it. And I'm like, I don't really want to kill it. It was never my intention to do anything like that. I'd rather lose the beans than kill something. But still, I like 2 nights before it died, I had this like a blender, a large blender that kind of tapers off and it's tall, and I had it filled full of water, kind of soaking, sitting outside, because it had some sticky stuff in it. And the next day I poured off a little bit of that water so that there was probably this much at the top which was not water, and then the rest was water. And the next morning I walked by this thing and I saw a mouse in the water, not alive. And I just couldn't even, like, how the heck did it even get in there? Like, this is a really tall edge, and there's nothing he could have climbed on nearby to jump in unless he was like really serious about getting in there for some reason. But yeah, he ended up in there and drowned. And on one hand, it is a little bit of a good thing because now my garden won't be eaten, but also, like, I wouldn't have chosen that. And then I wonder, would my subconscious have chosen that though? And I don't know, but I would say, based on my level of surprise at seeing the mouse and just being like, what? How the heck? Like, I don't think my subconscious planned that. Because I think it also wouldn't have thought that was a very high likelihood of happening. So, anyways, there might be more of them. I didn't hear them last night, so I don't know. Maybe that might be it for the mouse, and that might be it for the mice. There might be not be any more mice, and that might be good for the bean plant. So, count your blessings. He is resting peacefully in the compost pit, and someday, because he so loved bean sprouts, someday he will feed a bean sprout. Perhaps. We'll see. So, anyways, that's the story of how the mouse died. I'll see you later. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll share it with someone that you care about. It helps them, it helps me, and it'll help you feel like a healthy type of person. If you're feeling extra generous, you can head on over to cahlen.org/gift. And there you can basically learn of ways to help me feed myself, shelter myself, and to upgrade and repair my gear. All donations give you the option of having a 1-hour life coaching call with me. So, thanks again for watching.